So, ladies and gentlemen, what is the future? I like to look into the future because it's good to know where you're headed. A lot of people get into careers, especially in India, it's crazy. Everyone wants to be a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, or a pilot. Let me be Mr. Positive again. Lawyers ask Dr. Watson. Is it Dr. Watson? Or I forget his name. The IBM computer. Yeah, Dr. Watson. That's pretty much going out of the way. Engineers, don't even waste your time. Doctors, try Thailand. 95% of all surgeries done by robots in one particular hospital. Teachers, I love you. You're underpaid. And coaches, we're going to be here for the next 40 years because artificial intelligence is going to take a long time to pretty much reach towards dealing with human emotions. If you're married, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So let's look at the future. The coaching industry is amazing because India is a population of 1.2 billion people and growing rapidly. By next year, it'll probably be 1.3. No one's slowing down here, I promise you. In America, it's an $11 billion industry with about 300 million people, about $11 billion. India has 1.2 billion people. I know you're going to think, oh, well, America has more money. But your average price of a product in America can go as low as $1, which is about 60 rupees, and can go up to thousands of dollars. So you tell me that someone in India cannot afford a dollar, they can afford a dollar. So I'm trying to say to you that the Indian market for coaching is worth about $40 billion. Now, will you make the 40 billion? Probably not. But if you made a small percentage of that, I'm sure you'd be pretty much happy. The good thing also is that you can make royalties. The great thing about these products, when you start looking at this industry and take away the fact that you're only going to be a coach in the future, who knows? You could be making your own books, your products, who knows? Another journey. But right now, just on the self-help industry alone, you're looking at $40 billion potential market in India. And in India, I did an article recently for Vogue magazine and for Business India magazine and also for the Air India in-flight magazine. And they were talking about the coaching industry. And through my research, I discovered that almost 40% of people have heard of coaching. They know what coaching is. They've heard of the coach. So it's not a new market that you have to convince people. See, in the past, people have gone to doctors and therapists. Coaches are new. Coaches don't pretty much go into your past. They're not really interested in that. They're interested in where you are today and where you want to be. And what we've got this incredible system that will help you become an incredible coach. Coaching is so established that even Harvard Business School has a coaching program. I mean, think about that. Harvard, considered to be the best university on earth, is dedicated to having a course in coaching. That's how important it's become. Millions and millions of books have been sold. When I first came to India, I went to a bookstore to buy a self-help book. And they were like, a shelf space was this big. I'm not kidding you. Like 5 or 10 books. No one was interested. I looked at the other side and they had the MBA books. And they were like miles of MBA books. Today you go into a bookstore, which people don't go to anymore, but you go on Amazon, for example, or even a bookstore, and the shelf space for self-help books is unbelievable. I know that I recently got an Amazon bestseller, and when I was going through Amazon, I looked at the number of self-help books that are out there. It's unbelievable. But today, in India, people are spending more and more money on transforming themselves. How do I know that? I conduct seminars. We have thousands of people attending. People who pay their own money. When I first came to India for the first time, nobody was willing to spend any money. But today you can have a gathering of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people that pay their money. The industry is changing. But you know what the good thing is? We're at embryo stage. That's where we are right now. The industry is not known, yet known. It's like the mobile phone industry. Remember when it first came out, everyone said, oh my God, who's going to afford that? Mobile phones were like 1 lakh or something. And everyone said, oh my God, that industry is going to die. And today, every man and his dog has a mobile phone. Right now, the coaching industry is at what I call the bend of the knee. It's at a point now where it's going to take off. And you are right at the beginning of the bend of that knee. So you got a choice. You can be a pioneer. And because I've got the experience and I've got the knowledge and I can show you how to avoid all the pitfalls, you can be one of the first and probably the pioneer in the industry. If you look around you, there's loads of motivational speakers. Most of them are doing nothing but motivation. And motivation, is temporary. You feel good for 2 days and you fall back. But very few coaches out there. And the coaches that are out there, they're giving information. So you're going to be part of this $40 billion industry. Even if you went out and worked with one person a month, over the next 12 months, you can make more income than most people would make an entire year. The industry is massive. The industry is amazing. you can be a part of that. And the way you do that is to work with a group of people that know what the hell they're talking about. Or you can go and try yourself. India has a bright future. You should be a part of it. Don't miss this chance. I'll see you in a bit.